Hello folks, and welcome back to the channel. I've been quiet this month on my mod uploads as I've been working hard on a new mod. Before I started work on this one, I had to make a master resource file I called Waystations of Skyrim, the Master Plan, which is already up and available on PC exclusively for Shaken Mods and on the Xbox. This mod is the Whiterun Waystation, first in the series of the Waystations of Skyrim. You could call it an introduction to the whole mod series. Speaking of Shaken Mods, you can join the site using the referral link found in the description of this video. Shaken Mods is free to join and has a large section of free to use mods. If you purchase an optional guild membership, then you gain access to hundreds of guild member mods, and you also gain access to the entire site. Guild membership has different levels from month to month to a yearly membership subscription, and ends up being less costly than certain other mod websites. Even joining the site with a free account, you get access to the Discord where you can find tons of support for making your own mods or building your mod loader. Shaken Mods also offers modding classes covering numerous topics, so check out the site with the referral link in the description. Okay, that's out of the way. Lydia, put down my burdens and roll that intro.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
So you're gonna need to know where to find the Whiterun Waystation, right? Well, obviously it's in the Whiterun hold. So leave out of Whiterun and go to the crossroads just past the stables. Then go and head west towards Fort Greymore. Depending on which mods you use, you may have to do quite a bit of fighting just to get past the fort. But once you get past all that hot mess, continue on towards the west on the road to Rorikstead. You will find the Whiterun Waystation in between Brittleshin Pass and the Bloated Man's Grotto. So the first question I'm sure people are going to ask is
this mod compatible with?
Short answer is this. If you have to ask that question, then no, it is not compatible with that mod. I do not make my player homes to be compatible with every obscure mod throughout the history of Skyrim modding, nor do I want to try. I make them compatible with mods that I use personally, such as Lanterns of Skyrim, as you can see in the background video. The outside of the Waystation only really has one important thing, and that is the wood chopping block and a firewood pile that is safe storage to store all of your firewood in. There are a few barrels with leveled items in them on the porch as well. To get to the entrance to the Waystation, you will need to go around back and around onto the porch. Don't forget to grab a torch if you need it. Once inside, you find yourself in the dining area. You'll find a couple of pre-dressed armor mannequins and a few large display cases. In a room in the back, you will find a bedroom with a bed and a cot. This isn't your room. Don't worry, kids. I ain't gonna do you like that. Going back out into the main room, you are gonna find the cooking station with the food supply shelf. The top half is filled with foodstuffs, so you don't starve. And as with most of my player home mods, it has a refreshing script on the container so that it refreshes every 24 hours. So don't store anything in this. There's a safe storage container beneath it to store your pre-cooked foods and other foodstuffs you may have picked up. Heading upstairs, you will find at the top of the stairs a weapon display rack. These are each safe storage for each weapon type, and there is a shield storage container above it on the wall. There's a couple of pre-dressed armor mannequins up here as well. Want to plan your trip around Skyrim? There's a handy dandy map display here, and those cool daggers you want to save can be placed in the dagger display cases. Heading into the player's bedroom, you'll see the player's bed, which is marked to be able to have your spouse live here if you want to. Don't forget to check out the spell tomes that are left on top of the desk as well.
Hey, wait a minute, wait. Who's that dark elf girl sitting there?
More about her later. Be patient, guys. We still got a whole lot of house to look at. Head downstairs back to the dining area, and you're going to find a passage into the basement.
It's so good to see you again.
The first room we're going to take a look at down here is the game room. You might be thinking, where have I saw that pool table before? Well, I ported it directly from Fallout 4 and built a static object out of it in Outfit Studio. There's a crossbow and bolts down here and a target for you to play pin the tail on the idiot. And don't forget to grab the magical pool cue named Flaming Blitzkrieg on the table. I'll let you guys figure out how that works. You can also brush up on your chess game. Moving along to the next room, we enter into the Enchanter's Den. On a table to the right, I put a skooma pipe and some skooma for you skooma freaks out there. There's some safe storage in here too, so you can store your items. On the custom Enchanter's workbench, if you open the container of soul gems, you will find everything you need to enchant your stuff. Need to increase that Enchanter skill? Push the button on the table. Speaking of buttons, can't hack it in Skyrim on legendary skill level? Then use the buttons here on the wall to become legendary. This is of course 100% optional. Don't cry about it as cheating. I don't want to hear it. Nobody is twisting your arm to push those damn buttons. The next room we are going to take a look at is the blacksmith shop. Everything you need is in here to be able to craft your own weapons and armor. There is a button on the table to increase your smithing skill, and beneath the armor workbench is a refreshing container of blacksmith supplies. What, you thought I forgot a smelter in all of this? Nope. Sorry, I got you covered with my custom tabletop smelter. Let's just ignore what might be happening with the torture devices here though. In the last room, you will find the alchemy area. There's a container of refreshing supplies, a junk disposal basket, and a button to increase your alchemy skills here too. Through the door here, you will find a bathroom with a toilet and an actual working shower stall. Just push the button on the wall, get naked, and wash all that gore off from killing all those bandits. Want to relax a little bit? There's a hot tub provided here for you to sit and soak away your troubles. Clothes are optional, of course. Now, I said we would get to the dark elf girl that is hanging out here in the Waystation. This is Zadar, and she is possibly the best dark elf I have ever seen. But is she really a dark elf? Tell me in the comments if you think she is. Zadar is a traveling merchant as well and will buy and sell to you anywhere in the game. The inventory on her merchant chest refreshes daily. I find having a follower as a traveling merchant, you can raid bandit camps, strip them of everything, and sell it immediately. You can make metric ass loads of gold that way. Zadar is a true standalone follower. She comes only in CBBE, so don't ask for UNP version because that isn't going to happen. Her default outfit seen here is from Deserter X. When you first recruit her, she may remain in this outfit, but if you want her to wear her own custom armor, open her inventory, take it from her, then give it back to her. As you can see, it's a custom armor mashup I made. You can also make this armor at the forge if you have the ebony smithing perk, or you can just go ahead and pick up the copy I left in the house for you. As for combat, Zadar is highly proficient in one-handed block and archery using the one-handed boss combat style. She is basically a tank with a pretty face. She definitely isn't scared of anything. And if dark elves are your thing, then you can slap that animal on and marry her right away. Okay guys, that's it for this video. This mod is available for PC exclusively on Shaken Mods, and you can find it on the Xbox. One thing I want to stress is that you must absolutely have the master plan for this mod to work correctly. It is a hard requirement. If you think you can just use it without the master plan, you will quickly figure out it doesn't work like that. So pick up the master plan before installing this mod. Remember guys, if you want to support the channel short of a direct sponsorship, the easiest way is to like, share, and comment on this video. If you guys want to do a direct sponsorship, use the Ko-Fi link in the description. You can do a one-time tip or a monthly sponsorship. Thanks to everyone who has supported the channel in the past. Without you guys, I would have given up long ago. So until next time guys, remember to keep your sword sharp. Don't be a milk drinker. And always watch the skies, traveler.